My name is Thad Bucksworthy. I'm a squirrel hunter enthusiast. I like to call myself an artist. My pastimes include whittling, poetry. I write pretty decent haikus about squirrels. I live in the town of Roxonborough, and I take around usually those who visit Roxonborough. So we actually had a nice Japanese couple who came through, and I took a lot of pictures with them. They were very nice people, and I hung out with them. That was nice. But so I'm 27 years old. I'm married with 3 kids. My 3 kids' names are Chad, Brad, and Nad. And we have a dog. The dog's name is Jupiter. My wife's name is Rhonda. Rhonda don't take nothing from nobody. So, and I love her. I love you, Rhonda. My dad and I, we really bonded together over squirrel hunting. The first time I went hunting with my dad is when they allowed baseball bats to hunt squirrels. And there was a baseball bat accident with my dad, and he got hit in the face with a baseball bat. He died from that. My dad died. He went out. He had a full 9 innings, but in the end, slid into first with that baseball bat in his skull. It was bad. But I like thinking that squirrel hunting keeps me together with my dad. He's always watching over me, helping me. I miss you, Dad. Biggest squirrel I ever got. All right, so you know, like a Wonder Bread loaf. It was like 2 Wonder Bread loaves. That's how big that squirrel was. Yeah, it's a pretty big squirrel. I mean, I took a trip to Louisiana. And we went back in the Everglades, and there was a squirrel, and this squirrel was different. The squirrel was an amphibious squirrel. An amphibious squirrel, you know, that lives inland and in the sea, the amphibious. And this squirrel also had fangs. I shit you not. I am not kidding. This squirrel had fangs, and luckily, we were on land, because if I was in the water, this would have been over before it started. And I would have been up there with Dad. But moral of the story is I hit him with my car, and we ate him, and he was delicious. You want me to tell some words of wisdom to the future squirrel hunters? You want me to? Oh, yeah. You want me to look? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell them there's 3 rules to squirrel hunting. Rule number 1, buddy system. You and the squirrel. Okay. There's 3 rules. There's 3 rules to go by. This is for the future. Those who want to be a squirrel hunter like myself. If you could be so lucky, am I right? Rule number 1, do it for the squirrel. Respect the squirrel. Respect the squirrel, and the sport will respect you. Rule number 2. Rule number 3. Rule number 2, always have a plan. If you're going to eat lunch, bring a lunch, okay? Rule number 3. Rule number 3, you make your own rule number 3. Rule number 3, I don't know, anything?
Maybe do something about safety.
All right, yeah. Rule number 3, safety it's a thing. So respect it, but don't let it get between you and the squirrel. You know the story about me and my dad. I mean, it happens. Okay, rule number 3, safety first. If the axe is too heavy, then it's just about right. But rule number 3, safety first. Always swing forward. Rule number 3, safety first. When you're swinging an axe, don't